Good morning, YouTube family. Just decided to do a quick video on uh, things you need to know before feeding your discus a homemade beef heart food. Um, I would like to share with my recipe on how to make beef heart for discus, but before that, I want to make this video on the things you need to know beforehand. So if you can see, there's this piece here. That's a little green. That's my homemade discus food, and you can see they're not eating it. They pick at it, and we get all of this floaty stuff in the aquarium. Um, it's not like if you can just uh, feed it to them and they eat it all up. It's just not like that. So be prepared for all this floaty stuff. That that beef heart mix has beef heart. It has algae wafers, garlic, uh, shrimp pellets, just a mixture of all different type of stuff, and it holds together well. So as the discus forage, they pick at it and they enjoy it. They eat it. It's just not that like they don't devour it. So you need to get certain things for your aquarium before you give them this type of food. One of those things are some snails. That's a mystery snail there, and I have an apple snail up there. I also have a cherry bamboo shrimp around here somewhere, and those are my bottom feeders. And I also have a small pleco in there, and their job is to clean up all this floaty stuff, and they do a pretty good job at it. Again, I also, when I prepare my beef heart mix, it's the vegetables that I use. I know that the snails and the shrimp and the pleco, that's their source of food, whether it be zucchini, peas, shrimp, white shrimp, things like that. And like the apple snail needs to be fed, and that's what he eats. So I know that when it falls to the bottom, that my little scavengers and my bottom feeders are gonna eat up all this little floaty stuff. Um, Also, you want to put a pre-filter on your filter to capture a lot of the floaty debris that's gonna come into your tank. That right there is a pre-filter on a small hang-on box that I have, and here are my other pre-filters that's connected to two sun canister filters. So when I do my water changes, I stop the filters and I take those off and I rinse them off in aquarium water, and that's gonna prevent a lot of this stuff going and this extra stuff going into your biological filters. It keeps out all that stuff, so it doesn't break down in your filters. Another thing to be aware of is that after a while, I usually feed at in the morning and at night. In the morning, it's been about an hour already, and that piece there and that piece in the back have been sitting there for an hour. So after this, I'm gonna take it out and toss it because they're just not that hungry today. Um, let's see what else. So yeah, just know that if you do this type of meal for your fish, that these are the things that you need to be aware of. He just nipped at it, and it just goes everywhere. So, but you know what, the scavengers, they do a real good job. I know for a fact. There's uh my bamboo uh cherry shrimp right there, and the other plecos in there. Anyhow, so before I make my video on how to make homemade fish food for your discus and for your bottom feeders, these are the things that you need to be aware of. The colors that pop from feeding this type of fish food to your discus, you're gonna notice the difference. I put spirulina, zucchini, carrots, just the massive amounts put in some multivitamins. So you're gonna see the enhancement in the color of your fish. But again, it's more upkeep on the water changes, and just a lot more care and vigilance on your overall aquarium, because it is messy. But if you have the proper things, it's not that bad. Remember, scavengers, pre-filters, take out the food that's uneaten, and maybe every once in a while you could do a little vacuum without siphoning out the water. But I use a power head connected to a water bottle and some cotton inside, and it's just it's like a vacuum cleaner. I do that once a week, and so I could prolong my water changes. And yeah, so on that, I look forward into making my next video on how to teach you guys another way of making a discus food. I know there's plenty of videos out there. I myself, I watch my Jack Watley's channel. I don't know if it's Jack Watley's channels, but the guy is super knowledgeable in discus, and he's a cool dude. And so I've come up with my own recipe. I think my discus love it. They eat it up. So just wanted to share this with you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy a little bit more of these guys pecking at each other, and we'll see you soon.